Hi guys, today I'm looking at the box of a raft I purchased off of Amazon a couple of years ago. I never got around to opening the box. It was in better condition. It's just been sitting around. As you can see, it's kind of collapsing in there. But I purchased it for, I think it was like 89 bucks a couple of years ago with free shipping. And I just noticed a few minutes ago that this same raft is going for $101 with free shipping. So it's not a bad price for a four-person boat raft. As you can see here, it seats for adult-sized people comfortably. Measurements on this are 124 by 65 by 17 inches. And I can't quite remember if it comes with the oars and the pump. I believe it does, but I'll find that out when I open it up. I plan on opening this and trying to put it together and inflate it so people can take a look at it and decide, what they think about the raft. I remember doing the reviews on this, and it seemed to be something that would be suitable for myself. I wanted something I could take down the river, something that was large enough for 3-4 people, or take to the lake as well. So according to the reviews, that that would definitely accommodate you for doing that. So anyway, once I get it put together, guys, I'll be able to decide what I think about it, and you guys can take a good look at it, and hopefully you can make a decision for yourself if you're looking for a four-person raft or boat. Well, I'm going to finally see what we have in the box here. It's been a couple of years since I bought this. Finally getting around to it, and looks like there's a carrying bag here. Carry the raft. So that's pretty cool. This raft is about 50 pounds. Let's unzip it here. It does have the oars here, guys. It's got a pump. Got some rope here. Let's lay the raft out, take a look at it. Bigger than I thought, guys, so I had to move it out to the yard. Also, let's grab the seats here that are on the side over here. Okay, now that it's time to pump up the raft, they recommend that you pump the raft up in a sequence, starting with the floor of the raft here first. Number 2 would be the inner hull part of the raft, and then number 3, the outer chamber of the raft. These are double valves here, the Boston valve. It's set up so that the air will go in when you're pumping and not escape. How it's made here is the overall valve unscrews from the raft here, if I can do that. And so when you want to deflate the raft, you just unscrew it and all the air will come out rapidly here. If you want to inflate it, you screw it back in. Then on the top here, it's got a cap that screws in as well. When you're finished inflating it, to inflate it, just take the top off like I have it here and start pumping into here. So we got 2 of those Boston valves, and then we've got one. This is just basically set up so that air will go in. I'm not sure what that's called, but that's pretty standard on on most inflatable floats and rafts and that type of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the pump here. This is the pump they provided. It's a foot pump. These are going to be used to pump up the seats here. And then this big end right here is going to be used for these other three that I showed you here, the Boston valves, and then this one right here. So let's start pumping up the floor now on this. Okay, so I'm finished pumping up this floor chamber here, and it was really easy. It took 4 minutes to do, and I pumped it up to, it's just kind of stiff here. It's not hard to the touch. So now I'm going to concentrate on the inner hull part of the raft here and pump that up next, guys. Okay guys, that was easy as well. That took about 4 minutes as well. I think I've got it where I want it. If I need to add any more air, I can do that. And of course, it would really be easy to take air out if you need to. So now I'm going to concentrate on the outer main chamber there, number 3. Okay guys, it's taken me about 4 minutes so far on this outside chamber as well. So I'm taking a little breather here because I want to point something out. They provide this ruler here to let you know how far to inflate the inner hull part of the raft and then the outer part that I'm pumping up now. And you just match it up. 10 centimeters here. So I've got the inner hole just about right here, as you can tell. And the outer chamber here, as you can see there, I need to pump it a little more here, so I'm going to continue pumping that. But it's really been easy, guys. And it looks like something that you could, excuse me, that you could do as well at the site, say the river or the lake or wherever you're going. So if you don't want to transport this, you could probably bring it, deflate it, and then inflate it in a matter of, what have we been at? Clearly under 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to get back and pump up this outer chamber here, guys. Okay, now I'm going to pump up the rear seat, and I'll be using one of these nozzles. I'll use the larger nozzle here. They recommend to pump it up about 75% of the way and then clip it onto the raft and pump it up the rest of the way until it is just firm to the touch. Okay, now it's time for the front seat. Okay guys, now that the raft is inflated, let's do a walk around. I'll show you some of the features and specs of the raft. At the front here is the front grab handle, and these little eyelets that go around the side of the raft all the way around are for that black rope that I showed in the beginning of the video. I'll be putting that through here, and that's called the all-around grab line. So if you're swimming outside of the raft and you want to grab a hold of the raft, you can just grab that grab line. I'll be putting that on later. Right here in the front we have a fishing rod holder There's also one in the back, right there. On the side here we have 2 oar locks for locking your oar in so you don't lose those. There's 2 on each side. And down below that we have oar holders to hold your oars on the side of the raft. Then in the back here, there's 4 eyelets. There's 2 on the top, and then down on the bottom here there's 2 more. That's for a motor mount. Yes, this raft does have a motor mount you have to buy separately. I don't think it's too expensive. I think it's a pretty cool idea to have a motor on this raft. Maybe looking into that in the future myself. If you do get a motor, it would have to be a troll motor. They suggest a 1.5 horsepower maximum, no heavier than 18 pounds. The raft itself has a maximum capacity of 880 pounds. 4-person raft. This is the Excursion 4s you already know. And here is the rear grab handle. So that's pretty much it, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get started putting the oars together. So I'll show you guys how to do that if you're interested. And then later I'll be putting that grab line around the raft. Oh, one more thing, there's an accessory bag that goes on the side over here that will hold your pump and any accessories you may want to bring on your rafting trip. So let's get started, guys, on the oars. I'll start to put those together. Okay, here's a look at the oar parts. We have the oar blade. We have shaft A, shaft B. We have a connector here, which is a coupler, I guess you call it. A coupler cover here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. They just screw on like that. It's really simple, guys. You take this shaft here, A, and as you can see it has a little clip button there. Be clipping that into the oar. Next I'll take this coupler cover here, push it onto the oar until it seats all the way. Then I can tighten it here. Then I'll grab the shaft. This is shaft B. There's a retaining ring. It's a rubber ring here. Place that on shaft B and push this shaft down into the coupler till it seats all the way. Then I can tighten the coupler here. That's all you have to do, guys. That's it. Really easy. I'll be taking this back off when I put it into the oar locks on the raft. Really simple, guys. Next it's time to put the grab line onto the raft. I'll start that by putting it in the rear eyelet of the grab handle here and go all the way around the raft. And once the rope is all the way around, I can tie it off here. Okay, to put the oar in the oar lock, just separate the handle of the oar from the coupler here. Make sure the retainer ring is on the outside, or inside, actually inside the raft of the oar lock. Slide it up till it seats, and then tighten coupler. Well, I'm finished with the raft now. Didn't put the gear pouch there on the side. That was real easy to do. I'll be putting this patch kit here that they provided into the gear pouch there, as well as this ruler. I like the ruler here that helped me to know how much to pump this up. So it's been real easy to do, guys. I was really impressed with how fast it took to pump this up, how easy it was. The pump is sufficient that they provided here. I like the setup, I like the look of the raft, and I think it's going to be quite durable. So I'm pretty impressed, guys. I'll take it out here this week sometime to the river and give it a try out. The oars here may be a little weak for this, but I'm going to go ahead and use those as well when I try it out. So guys, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day, guys, and nice week as well.